So I also should point out my chassis table. Built this thing out of 4-inch thick channel, 1/4-inch thick steel for the main ones, and 3-inch channel, 1/4-inch thick for the cross members. Big, strong legs, adjustable in 8 different places for the table. And as you can see, it doesn't move at all. It is solid. The rattling you hear right there is just the main roll hoop, which is not attached yet. It has a cross member for each main bulkhead or important point of the car. So, and which I labeled an A through L. That's the A bulkhead. The B is for the front suspension mounting point. That's the C bulkhead. D, E is the front roll hoop. F is at the driver's side. G is the main roll hoop. And so on, which are not completed back here. After I finished the table, then I made these jigs, which show the position of the top rails in 3 dimensions, from the front to the rear. One of the unusual things about this car is the top rail is a spline, which is to say it's not just a combination of straight lines and arcs or sections of a circle. It's a continually varying curve that goes in 3 dimensions. Let's see if I can sight down it here. You can see that it's not a plane in any way, and the curves are not continuous. That took about a day to bend each one of those top rails. The top rails then had to be cut at the front roll hoop and the rear roll hoop, because the roll hoops are more important than the top rails. It's better to cut the rails. And then these are the remaining top rails, which will go to the back of the car. Those were bent on my 3-wheel tubing bender here, which has proven to be very useful. Also very dangerous. You do not want to get your fingers caught in that thing. One time it caught my glove and almost cut my finger off. Luckily I turned it off already and it was just on overrun. And it stopped just about the time it started hurting my thumb. But you run the tubing through here, and crank down on it here, and turn it on and off with this switch, running it back and forth. That was a very good purchase. Allows me to do all this stuff in the house. All except for that curve right there, which has to be bent on a mandrel bender, which I don't have. But luckily the shop that bends those charges me almost nothing to do it.